What I learned after visiting a museum I've always found to be exciting and fun, and the Oklahoma Pioneer Drugstore Museum is no different. And some of the things I learned here were downright fascinating, and many had that wow factor. For example, back in the day,
We had prescriptions for whiskey during Prohibition, and this was for medicinal purposes only now.
right. And if you needed something stronger,
But in that glass case up there, we've got a bottle that had heroin tablets in it.
wow, heroin? Now, I can see how some of the many potions, salves, and pills kept the pioneers not only allegedly healthy, but apparently somewhat high or numb. Do you know, for example, between 1900 and 1915, you could walk into a drugstore and buy cocaine, morphine, laudanum, simply by signing what they called a poison register and state the purpose for what you were going to use it. And some people simply put the reason as habit. What about if you had asthma?
We have some Pages inhalers over here and asthma door cigarettes. They were medicated cigarettes used for asthma. And I've actually had those in my drugstore. We did not promote them because I was not a smoker, but that certainly wouldn't have helped asthma, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Gentlemen, back in the day, what if you wanted to give your wife or girlfriend a nice gift, say some cosmetics?
We've got a kind of a cosmetic section, and I remember one of the things over there is some arsenic pills for complexion, which you'd kind of wonder about if you took that home to your wife.
No kidding. Now, many of you may have heard of something called asafoetida. It was a powerfully strong-smelling herb. One remedy or preventative from catching a cold was wearing an asafoetida bag.
We've got the asafoetida bag, which many years ago when the kids either rode a horse or walked to school, the mothers would insist they put the bag around and it smelled bad enough to keep everybody away so they didn't catch a cold or anything like that.
You'll also find a collection of old-time laxatives.
Everybody's heard of cortisol liver pills. That was kind of a laxative. We had NR tablets that was a laxative, Nature's Remedy. And their slogan was NR tonight, tomorrow all right.
And we'll just keep on going, so to speak, after that. Now, lining the top of the shelves are doctor bags and early pharmacy licenses. There's such an assortment of engrossing and intriguing items, but one of the most compelling things at the museum is the beautiful apothecary garden next door. It's a reminder that much of the medications we know today come from plants and herbs. And while you enjoy the peace and beauty of the garden, you can reflect on the point of the museum, and that is to see how far we've come in medicine the last 50 to 100 years.